Badger here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get started. And on the mound today, Luke Weaver. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Here's Ketel Marte. Fought off foul. Now the 0-1. That's in there.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. And misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
That's a base hit. Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot, and a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Now it'll be the back here at Great American Ballpark. And on the hill, the lefty, Tyler Gilbert. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start.
And let's take a look at the lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a guy or...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there, and it's out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. Out to short, Perdomo. Over to first, and that'll do it. One for the Reds on the homer. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the back here in Cincinnati. Second inning set to go. And now the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. Weaver back to work. And foul ball. I'm always interested in guys like Evan Longoria. He didn't have any scholarship offers out of high school, wasn't drafted out of high school, but eventually ended up at Long Beach State and became a first-round pick. How do you go from not drafted to a first-rounder? One up, one down. Now up next for Arizona, Dominic Canzone. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
On a line, base hit.
He was all over that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now let's see if they force him out.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Carson Kelly takes him deep. His second of the year. It's 2-1. Alec Thomas now. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Geraldo Perdomo will hit next. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped. Nice grab.
That one was ticketed for the gap, but couldn't get through security. Great job there of leaping, making the catch, and ending the inning.
I tell you what, I think we all just jumped.
Bottom of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Jake Fraley. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Popped up, and that's foul.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Jonathan India at the plate. And that's in there for strike one. The Reds certainly hit on their first-round pick in 2018 when they took Jonathan India, the former Florida Gator. He turned into the National League Rookie of the Year in 2021.
Just an incredible season with the Cincinnati Reds that year.
The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. So digging in, number 33. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. And that one is inside ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. And he deals. In the dirt, Kelly down to first with it. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Nothing across here this half. We played 2 full. It's the Diamond. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Base knock right field.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
This is Corbin Carroll. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Well, he hung in there at second to get the out, but the return throw to first was way offline, and I have to think the runner coming in the second had a part in that. You can't assume the double play, but because the batter moves up past first, he does get charged with the throwing error right there.
And now it's Christian Walker. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Strike 2.
Well, we can see him muscle up a little bit. He's trying to hit the ball a mile. Got to make sure that he stays within himself so that those mechanics can allow him to hit the ball a long way.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. His first at bat was a strikeout. That hits the dirt. Ball 1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
That's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
At the belt and fires. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Carroll on third with 2 out. On the ground. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. One left for... And welcome back as we go to the last of the third. Now the left fielder, Nick Senzel. Gilbert, a 6'3" lefty. He throws a cutter, a 4-seamer, a 2-seamer, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. 0-2 now. Ripped on the ground to second. Gets it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Here's Luke Maile. 0-1.
Your ball, 1 strike. Maile.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Thomas makes the play, and there's 2 down.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Ellie De La Cruz. The pitch. Way out front for strike 2. That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a good eye there.
It's a good take.
Slice to right, and it goes just foul. Got him swinging. Back here at the ballpark, now it's Evan Longoria's turn. Weaver back to work. And a big swing and a miss.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these guys are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Ripped on a line to center. Friedel makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Fouled off. He was late. Oh, and 2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat too much on that one. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. He's already homered in this one. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Here's a fun note on Kelly. Guys find out they've been drafted all kinds of ways. Kelly was actually presenting a project in his high school marketing class when he found out the Cardinals had selected him. How did you find out you were drafted?
Yeah, I found out a few days later via telegram.
Friedel makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And the Diamondbacks. Back here at Great American Ballpark, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, TJ Friedel.
Well, these Reds just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. To third. Diving, and he can't make the play.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Steer in the box now. Takes strike 1. He's 0 for 1. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Feed to second. That's 1. To Walker, and that's 2.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. First offering misses the mark. On the ground, right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Out there to center, Perdomo sizing this one up. Great effort as he's able to haul it in, and that ends the. So one left for Cincinnati, and our score remains 2-1. Back here in Cincinnati, we go to the top of the fifth, and the batter now, Alek Thomas. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab, and there's one down. So up next, Geraldo Perdomo. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. And a pitch. In the air, left field. Senzel gliding to his right, and there's two down. Ketel Marte up to the plate. 1 for 2. Swinging a foul straight back. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Two down, nobody on. And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball. The 0-2. Started after it. Appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. And the righty deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Swing and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Marte off of first with 2 away. That one off the mark, and it's 1-1. Now he breaks his bat. McLean, the underhand flip. They take the force out, and that is that. One left for the Diamondbacks, but they still lead it 2-1. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan India. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a ball popped up, and that's a fair ball.
Well, That may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
That's to third. Diving, and he can't make the play. Now it rolls down into the corner. Around third. He will score, and the Reds tie it up. It's 2-2.
Caught it out front and ripped it down the line, and as soon as he saw it get through the infield, man, he started making that big turn towards second for the double.
A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and that's down. A base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing.
That one the other way, puts it away for the out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
De La Cruz lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. Roll to short, could be 2. Perdomo to second, throw to first, but he beat it. TJ Friedel digs in now. That's in there, and that is strike 1. De La Cruz, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a foul ball. Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough.
This one driven into the outfield. Could score a pair. 1 runs in. Save. They lead by 3, 5-2. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And now Spencer Steer. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Next offering misses, and it's 1-2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
There's a swing and a drive. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 6-2. And that's a 2-out double.
I feel like I've seen more balls, and this is speaking as a former outfielder, former center fielder, but more balls in this game just out of the reach. Sometimes the angle's not great. Other times, just got to give credit because the hitters hit the ball really hard. It jumped off the bat. But one thing we do know is warmer temperatures are very, very favorable for the hitters.
Puts the squeeze on it, and that is that. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. 5 innings complete. Welcome back. All set for the top of the 6th. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Christian Walker. Here comes a pitch. That one hammered left field. That's back there. And gone. An absolute blast to left. And they close the gap. It's 6-3.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news. And all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Here's Gurriel. First pitch swinging.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Here comes the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Next one just misses. Now 1-2. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
The 1-2. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Friedel should have this one. He makes the grab, and there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That's towards center. Friedel hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Dominic.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Dominic Canzone. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Carson Kelly. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Carson Kelly, second-round pick out of high school by the Cardinals in 2012. But remember, he was a pretty big piece to that Paul Goldschmidt trade as he was shipped to Arizona in that deal. Friedel racing, makes the catch. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And they've doubled up now. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th. Leading off, Jonathan India. Kevin Ginkel taking over on the mound.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Right-handed reliever. That pitch in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Ground ball right side. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. And here's the first baseman, number 33. Strike 1. Ginkel, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball to the right side. Walker. The flip to the pitcher covering. 2 up, 2 down. Now it's Nick Senzel. In there, and it's 0-1.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the 0-2. Stays alive. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
0-2 now. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. Reds down in order, but they still lead at 6-3. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the center fielder, Alec Thomas. And a pitch. Line drive, base hit down the line. Around first, digging for 2. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just...
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Lucas Sims.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
And now it's going to be Geraldo Perdomo. Swinging a foul straight back. Thomas at third with nobody out. And it's even up.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Next offering is fouled back. Kicks and deals. That one misses, and it's 2-2. No outs, runner over at third. Way inside, gets out of the way. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swung on, belted. Bangs off the wall. In comes the run from third. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now here is bunted back towards the mound. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Well, I can understand the defense right there trying to cut off that lead runner at third, but a good jump and an excellent finish for the base runner to get in there safely.
Next to hit for Arizona, Christian Walker. He's already homered in this game. Sims keeping an eye on him.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Another throw, really keeping him close. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, you can't fault the defense for not paying enough attention. They threw over a few times, but he just waited it out, kept his timing. He was able to swipe the bag. Nice job of base running right there.
That one missed. Next pitch is inside, and a count 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to.
Flails at that one. It's a strikeout. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swing, and that one hammered down the line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is out of here. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. goes yard. His 16th homer of the year, and the D-backs jump out in front. It's 7-6. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Fernando Cruz.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Right side, slings to first, and that is that. But 4-run score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run homer. It's now a 7-6 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, bottom of the 7th at the plate, Luke Maile. And there's a strike.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Got him looking. And that's the first out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on.
Got him. 2 gone. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So
The throw in time to get him, and that does it for the inning. Reds go down quietly. They're right in it, though. It's 7-6. Back here in Cincinnati, now it's the right fielder, Dominic Canzone. And the pitch. High fly ball, right field. Fraley pulls that one down, and there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Brandon Williamson loosening up for manager David Bell. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Man at first, Alec Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And that one hammered way back there. Out of here. His 7th home run of the season. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-6. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident.
Perdomo in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Fly ball center field. McLean racing over to make the catch. Here's the second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And first offering is fouled off. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now it's going to be, oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
He seems to have lost a little bit of focus on executing that pitch right there, not staying through the target, and clearly not the release point he wanted.
New pitcher for the Reds, Ian Gibaut. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Bounce to the left side. To first. Third out, and that ends the frame. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 9-6 ball game. Back onto the bottom of the 8th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Matt McLean. Clips the corner, strike 1. And that's outside. Next pitch way upstairs. And another ball.
Count is full.
Payoff pitch. In the air, left field. Gurriel handles the chance. 1 away. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Pitching change here, Jose Ruiz.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
And that gets down for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
1-1.
And here it comes. That misses. Ball 2.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
And now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
And a base hit right there. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And now the first baseman, number 33. And a foul ball. The tying run at the plate.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Steer at second. India at first. 2 out of the inning. Foul ball, still 0-2. Righty delivers.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Up the middle. Perdomo tosses to first, and that is the inning. Reds strand a couple, so the deficit remains. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. A wind and the pitch. Chibot, in his second season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Next pitch is popped up. India settles underneath it, and a quick out, number 1. Evan Longoria stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Bounce to third. Longoria retired. Dominic Canzone getting ready to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping them in striking distance.
The pitch. Left field. Senzel under it. Drops into the glove. And that's the 3rd out. So we're back, and on the mound is the closer, number 30.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Senzel, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch is popped up. Marte should have it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. Next to hit, Luke Maile. In there for strike 1. And there's a ball.
1-1.
That one finds the zone. And the count 1-2. Popped up first base side. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That's out number 2. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks slug their way to a win in this one.
I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going to a 6, 7, or even an 8-game losing streak.
9-6 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show.